This is, when I think about what it was like for me to be at my prom, or any high school dance I went to, I can't help but think of the horrible mistreatment of Frankenstein's monster in the 1938 classic by Universal, Frankenstein, starring Boris Karloff. The interesting thing about those films is back then in the 30s, they're like, oh, we're just gonna make a monster, it's gonna scare everybody, it's gonna be a scary monster. Everyone's gonna hate it, they're gonna scream, they're gonna leave the theater, and they're gonna feel like this is a horror movie. And then you watch it through a 21st century lens, and even then, they failed at making an unsympathetic monster, because in the last scene of the movie Frankenstein, we don't see a horrified crowd who is getting the vengeance or the justice they think they deserve. We see a monster in a burning building, or we see a person in a burning building, rather. And he's been brought into a world and he wasn't taught the rules for how to exist in this world. And when he didn't get it right because he couldn't read anyone's mind, and because they thought it was funny to scare him with fire, they said, let's kill him, because he doesn't get it. And Boris Karloff, to his credit, does what I think is the saddest movie death I've ever seen, where he screams because he's scared and he just wants the person who loved him to be there, and they're not. The first time I felt the sun on my face, you were there. You laughed when I tried to catch the light, so I laughed too. And if you'd asked, I would have followed you anywhere. Everything made sense with you. But then you left, and it felt like the air sucked from the room. I could still feel the sun, but it wasn't the same. And I tried to be patient, I tried to be hopeful, I tried to be strong. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? So I went looking for you in every place you ever told me you'd been. And each one was more beautiful than I could have imagined on my own. And as bright and overwhelming, more than my senses were made to take in. So I found a quiet place on a hill where I could wait for you alone. But I couldn't escape the angry voices that cornered me in here. I couldn't outrun the flames climbing through the floor. But the worst part was trying to find you in the crowd and knowing that you were gone. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?